My girlfriend terminated our baby after believing false cheating accusations from a jealous friend, revealing it on the day I proposed. Now, she's begging for a second chance after discovering the truth. I'm going to clear this up right now and say, yes, I am pro-choice. She would be the one growing a baby inside her, so she has the right to make whatever choice she wants. At the same time, anyone has the right to end a relationship whenever and for whatever reason they want. This is going to be a long story, my apologies in advance. Background: my ex-girlfriend, J, 25F, and I, 24M, were together for 2 years. We had an amazing relationship. It just felt like we understood each other perfectly. We're both Punjabi Canadian, and we currently live on the West Coast, so there are some cultural stigmas at play here that we overcame. My parents absolutely loved J and basically considered her to be a daughter. Her parents and siblings were amazing and very welcoming to me. When we wanted to move in together, literally no one objected. While some people in our community criticized the move, our parents didn't care. Anyway, last week I was away on a trip for work and came home Friday evening. I got her parents' blessing to propose before I left, and my plan was to take her to our spot, the highest point of a hill that oversees our city, on Saturday and ask her to marry me. I had a few of our friends get to the spot about 30 minutes before us to take some pictures. Saturday, when we got there, I proposed. Jay started crying. I thought it was happy crying. She got down on her knees, hugged me, and said she had to tell me something. It turns out she found out she was pregnant the day I left for the trip and took an abortion pill the next day. Every day for the last 3 months, Jay has been telling me she can't wait for us to become parents and experimenting with what our kids are going to be named. So now that she finds out she is pregnant and we're going to be parents, she decides not to even tell me that she was pregnant and gets an abortion. We talked every single day while I was away, so she had every chance to tell me. 1, she was pregnant. 2, she wanted to get an abortion. And 3, she got an abortion. Obviously, the choice to keep or abort the baby is hers, but she chose to hide it. On top of that, were those 3 months of her fantasizing about becoming parents and starting a family all a lie? All the trust one had in her was lost in that moment. One of her friends came over to where we were talking and asked if everything was okay. Jay told her that we needed to talk and that everyone should leave. I didn't really know what to say, so I just held Jay's hand and we walked back down to my car and drove home. She was crying and begging me to talk the whole way. I just asked her 2 questions. Why hide the pregnancy from me? Why get an abortion? My initial guess was that she was afraid of what our parents would say. Fair enough, about having a baby before marriage. But I was so wrong. She said she told her parents the night she found out, and they were supportive of whatever she chose to do. She admitted that she lied to her parents, as she told me anyway. She also told her best friend Lily, who did not show up to the hilltop proposal, which I thought was weird, but didn't think too much of it, and asked for her advice. Lily told her that I was cheating. I have never cheated, and that she should abort the baby, as she didn't deserve to be tied to me for 18 years. Jay didn't believe her, but said she would get a private investigator to look into me and get an abortion in the meantime. By the time we got home, I knew the full truth and decided that our relationship was over. She hid that she was pregnant from me. She had getting an abortion. She lied to her parents about telling me. On top of that, she trusted her friend more than me and decided to have a private investigator look into me. The love I had for Jay was gone. I calmly told her that we were done and asked her to pack her things and be gone by the next morning. It's my apartment since before we met, and her parents live 20 minutes away. She has her own car and left to go stay in a hotel room for the night. She begged me not to leave her and to try to see things from her angle. I had texts and calls from our friends asking what happened, but I didn't respond to anything. I just ate and fell asleep. Sunday, I went back home the next morning and saw she hadn't packed anything. We had the exact same conversation as the day before. I told her that she had 2 options. She could either pack her things and leave on her own, or I would put all her things into some garbage bags and go drop them off at her parents' place. I left and spent the night at a hotel again. Monday, I woke up to a text from her telling me that she had left and that she was sorry. I also got a text from her parents saying they were sorry on behalf of Jay. I responded by saying there was nothing for them to apologize for, asking them to take care of Jay, and thanking them for their love and support. Later, she announced to our friends that we had broken up in our group chat. She didn't specify the reason and just said we wanted different things. That evening, I got a message from Lily asking to meet up and saying she was worried and wanted to check up on me with a red heart emoji. I had no interest in this and didn't reply. I sent a screenshot of the message to Jay, and Lily got into a heated argument in the girls-only group chat, as per a screenshot I received from one of the other girls, Emma, in the group. Jay blamed Lily for manipulating her into getting an abortion and for ruining our relationship. Lily admitted that she was jealous of Jay and had a crush on me and tried apologizing. I got a lot of crying voice notes from Jay that night, apologizing more and begging me to take her back. I felt bad for her, but I can't trust her anymore. I didn't respond and asked Emma to check up on Jay and make sure she was okay. Tuesday, Emma told me that Jay was okay, and I thanked her for checking on her. Nothing happened on Wednesday. Thursday, I met a girl at the gym, and we started talking. We made plans to meet up the following day. Nothing from Jay, Emma, or anyone regarding the situation. Friday, I went for a walk in the city with a new girl, and we grabbed dinner together. Before anyone asks, I was upfront with her about my situation with Jay, and she said she didn't mind. Saturday, I walked to my favorite cafe to get some work done on a personal project. As I was working, Jay sat down across the table from me. She admitted to following me for the last few days. She's crying, yelling, and apologizing all at once. She says she's willing to overlook me going on a date with someone else. I packed up my stuff, grabbed her hand, and went outside where we could talk without causing a scene. I told her calmly that I would always love her, but I could no longer be with her. I told her I hoped she healed, moved on, and found someone new who would bring her all the happiness in the world. She was following me on foot, so I drove her to her parents' place. She asked me to hug her one last time, which I did, and we said our goodbyes. As soon as I got home, I was bombarded by messages and calls from Jay's friends, except Lily and Emma, who accused me of destroying her mental well-being and self-esteem. To be completely honest, I have no idea what I did now that they're all mad about. Telling her I hope she finds someone else and finds happiness? I don't know anymore. I've silenced my phone, and I'm here typing this, wondering if I went about this the wrong way. I've never used Reddit before, and I'm hoping I can get some unbiased opinions here. Update. Most people said I was an asshole for breaking up with her, but I was an asshole for going on a date with someone else less than a week later. I've never really been one to process or heal. I've always been someone who moves on from anything, good or bad, pretty much immediately. Maybe that will bite me in the ass one day, but who knows? Anyone who says that I never loved her is wrong. I loved her more than anything and would have done anything for her. That's why I proposed to her. Anyway, after being bombarded by messages last Saturday from Jay's friends, I didn't respond and blocked everyone other than Emma. The next few days, it turns out the gym girl had a boyfriend, so I ended things with her, let her boyfriend know what was going on, and apologized to him for my part in this. Other than that, life has been as usual. Go to work, hit the gym, work on my personal projects, etc. Friday night, last night, I had some of my friends over, and we were drinking and playing poker. I heard a knock on the door around midnight. It was Jay, and she said that she needed to talk to me. I told her to wait in my room, and I would come talk to her after my friends left. After that, our mini party died down, and my friends started asking me questions about what I was going to do, and left soon after. I went to my room and found Jay sleeping in my bed. I just adjusted her blanket, walked out of the room, and fell asleep on my couch. Saturday today, I was a bit hungover and woke up to Jay cooking breakfast in my kitchen. She profusely apologized and begged for another chance at our relationship, and it seemed genuine. She told me that she wasn't sure if she wanted to have a baby before we were married and that she wanted to talk to me about it and have me involved if we did decide on an abortion when I came back. However, her friend accused me of cheating, and she wasn't thinking clearly after that, which led to her lying and suspecting me. She said that she still wanted to be my wife and would do anything to get my trust back. I told her I would think about it. On one hand, apart from this incident, she is everything I would want in a wife, and our relationship was pretty much perfect. On the other hand, a simple accusation was enough for her to believe I was cheating without any evidence, which shows her lack of trust in me. How can I be sure she won't react similarly if a similar situation comes up in the future? I have no idea how to deal with this or what to do. I might share more updates, but I don't know. Update. I have made up my mind that I'm done with Jay and let her know last night. I blocked her and her friends. Reading through all the advice in my previous post definitely helped. This morning, I got a call from an unknown number. I interviewed for a job at a different company in a city a couple of hours away a few weeks ago and never heard back, so I assumed I didn't get the job. Well, I got the job, a significant increase in pay and better seniority, and they want me to start next month. I'll take it as a sign of better things ahead. I'm going to hand in my 2-week notice later this week, take some PTO, and fly to India to spend some time with my grandparents before starting this new job. Thanks to everyone who commented or messaged. You guys helped me see the long term.